Hey guys, we're back following up our different guards. We had part one where our feet were on the outside using closed guard. Today's video is going to be talking about guards that you can play where you have 1 foot on the outside of the hips or legs and 1 foot on the inside between the legs. And generally these are different forms of half guard. So let's go ahead and get into it. The previous video, we had shown, again, both of my feet on the outside, even my feet being on the hips. This being an open guard, it's an open guard with my feet on the outside. I want to have as many connection points as possible here. Sometimes what might happen is she stuff my foot in between here like this. And if I put this butterfly hook in, and my foot is on the outside, this would be a form of a 1 in, 1 out guard play. Now, if I was here and maybe I had this connection and she peeled that foot off, yes, or stuffed it rather, and I started to run my De La Hiva, this would be a De La Hiva with a butterfly hook. Now I do have 1 leg on the outside and 1 leg on the inside. And there's a lot of cool things that we can play and start to off-balance our opponent from this guard position. Now, I may be here, and I'm using this to create a little space so that I can swim my leg in through and jump up into a remiashi. And we can spin a little bit so that everybody can see. My hips are up high. Now, this would be a form of butterfly when we do that video because you can see both of my feet have made it through between the legs. All right. However, if I were playing this guard and she peeled my leg off, if I create a little space with this leg and bring my foot in here by her pocket and grab her with my laces, this would be traditional X guard. And if we did the same thing here and I peeled it, but I decided not to make space with this leg and I shot my hook in underneath, we call this reverse X guard. Now, we may be here and she playing headquarters. And again, she's broken through a layer of my guard. A lot of people are using to get to this position for passing. So it might not be a very optimal position to attack from, although there may be a few attacks that you could do from here. Generally, when we're in the positions like this and my knee is still inside, I'm trying to find a way to get my feet both to the outside and then start back over. I prefer feet on the outside for guard retention. But we may put 1 foot in, or she may have stuffed 1 of our feet in for us to get to a point where we are now looking for different attacks or sweeps, okay? But even from this headquarters position, you can see that I can actually throw that De La Hiva hook in here, and I can start to get my butterfly hook in here as well. So this is going back to what we had shown, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So you can actually take that headquarters position and turn it back into a little more of an effective guard. Now, she may decide to start to knee slice out to the side. And now this is called reverse De La Hiva. And what this generally is doing is it's slowing down the process of her trying to knee slice her way out. And now I could be using my other leg. But again, this is just trying to show you what the names and what these guards look like. And we'll break down the videos of each one of these eventually. She may decide to come all the way down to her knees here. And now I would create space and bring another frame in here. And we call this the knee shield. So playing guard from here, this is typically called knee shield. And sometimes when they get down here around the hips, it's called Z guard as well. Again, there will probably be a number of different names people are using for these different guards, but at least you're visually getting to see what they are and what name I can put together with them. So knee shield can happen from anywhere from here all the way up to the armpit. Maybe she clears my knee shield and flattens me out. Yes, this is called half guard at most gyms. We call it half mount, even though it is still guard play. Very much like the headquarters position, I'm looking to gain more control here because she has beat me to this underhook for the leg that I have. So that's why we call it half mount. She's really close to starting to pass me. But I can get more control by adding another layer of connection, and that would be the lockdown. So I'm going to take my outside leg and bring it over her leg and underneath my leg. So over hers and under mine. And I'm going to take my other foot and grab her laces and stretch her out. And you can see that created some space for me. That sometimes allows me from this position to win my underhook back, or to win it in general. If I've won the underhook, now we call this half guard, completed half guard at my academy. And I don't need the lockdown anymore. I can start playing. I like to try to be on my side and really work my underhook in this position. Again, this video though is not to talk about what we're gonna do in each one of these guards, but to give you a visual of what they look like. So this is half guard. Some people play half guard locking it down like this, and that's okay too. But again, we're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Now I can do a reverse lockdown. So where my inside leg comes over her leg and underneath mine, and then my free foot grabs her laces and I stretch that out. And there are some cool things and fun ways to work from here as well. Now, if we were here and she's starting to push into me, I can scoop this leg up and pull it way up underneath my head. And this is called deep half. And now you can see that we kind of went through a lot of different layers of half guard is basically what we did. And now you know what to be looking for and where you are in your game to add attacks or to be able to start doing better at your guard retention. So have fun.